Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Martin. This is Boom Bricks and this is another Boom Bricks review. Today we've got this awesome Lego art set. It's the Iron Man set. This is set number 31199, 3,167 pieces. Loving the black box on this, loving the style of this box. Nice and flat, really cool. Shows one of the builds you can do and the two alternative builds that you can do. You can only build one of each set at a time. To build all three, you're gonna need 3 of these sets. Now they're not cheap, they're £115, thereabouts. They have been going up and down in price, back to the original price and then back down again. I managed to pick some up for £70, had a little bit of discount, so got really good value on this. And I just thought I'm gonna pull the trigger. I missed it a couple of times when it was around about £70, £80 in sale, so I thought I need to get it, I want to get this built. It's something that I ummed and ahed about, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick it up and see what we think. I love Marvel, I love Iron Man, and I love mechs, so it's just common sense. Makes sense that I pick this up and give it a go. So I'm going to just show you the box first, guys. This box is really cool. Shows some guy's got it on his wall, all fancy arty stuff behind, next to his TV. Shows here a phone and little speaker sign. He's got all his pieces in a bowl. Don't do that. If you do that, guys, you're going to be there forever trying to fish them out. And yeah, it just shows how they're built. Open the box up. The instruction manual sits in there. The special plates, 9 of the plates that you've got are inside here. All the bags are studs in here, and then underneath here is just other bags that build up the framework. The box style is really cool, and what is really cool as well is that will actually fit inside the box. So if you want to store it, you can store it in there. So that's really cool, really good way of doing a box. Love it, really good. Now, looking at the instructions, guys, the instructions are really small, and each page is pretty much a paint by numbers almost. So it shows what number you need and what colour. There's a little colour chart on each page. And yeah, it's quite simple to do. It's got 15 different colours in this set, and it just shows you each one. So you've got a build of 9 pages per build. And then at the end, it shows you how to build the framework around the outside so you can hang this on the wall. So that's really cool, good way of doing instructions. Now, doing these art sets, you do get the option to listen to a soundtrack. And coming into this, I had no idea what the soundtrack was going to be. I thought perhaps it was going to be Marvel's theme tune over and over again. Pleasantly surprised. So basically I set all the pieces out. I've got some tubs. This is all my spares from the build I've done, so there is absolutely loads of spare pieces in here. So I wanted to build the Mark 85, which is the last suit that Iron Man ever wore, and I thought that'd be a good one to start with. It looks really cool, and I just wanted to do that. So I've got a lot of pieces left over, absolutely loads of red. I was really surprised by how little red pieces are actually used in this build. I thought there was going to be a lot more red used in here, and not even much gold in here either, so it's all these tans and browns that mix up. There's some really cool colours in there, and it just works absolutely brilliant. It works so well. So I put the soundtrack on, and I managed, for the soundtrack, I think it's an hour and a half on there, I managed to build 6 of the panels. My fingers were absolutely killing me. I put the soundtrack on for an hour and a half, and it was really good. I was expecting music, but what it is, it's like an interview. So they're interviewing the designers, a lady interviewing designers that designed these sets, how they had to design them to all be able to be built from roughly the same pieces. They went into discussions about Stan Lee and about the comics and how Iron Man came about. So if you do build this set, I do recommend listening to that. It's like an hour and a half. So I've got 6 panels out of the 9 done in an hour and a half. And then what I've done after that, it sent goosebumps down my arms, and think about it now, it was amazing. I had 3 pieces left to do, 3 of the panels and then the frame. And I asked my Alexa, she's gonna go off now, to play, she didn't go off, to play the Marvel. She's playing it again now. Alexa, stop. Thank you. So yeah, I asked her to play a certain theme tune of the Avengers theme tune, the soundtrack, the score, as you call it, from the movie. And every time you listen to it, I love that music anyway. It's very cinematic and gets your blood going, and then you listen to it, it's quite calming in places and then builds you back up. And the weirdest thing ever is I was building all of this, and then just as I put the last piece in, the music finished. And yeah, it was weird. It was really, really strange. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was weird. Finishing this set, I would not have thought that would have had that effect on me. I'd have thought it'd just be like, yeah, it's just like that. But I think because of the music, listening to the Avengers soundtrack, it completely changed the way this build was. First of all, it was quite nice. It was quite calming. I was building in rows, and then I decided, no, I'm going to do colours, because doing in rows, okay, but get a bit bored. So once I got to the main bit, I was building in colour, doing blocks as I was going, and it was really good fun. Listening to the Marvel Avengers soundtrack, it's completely different, guys. So I recommend, if you can, do it in that order. Listen to the soundtrack you get with this for an hour and a half, and then when you do the last 3 panels and the frame, put on the Avengers score, and it's just really cool because it zones you out of everything and you're just in on the build. Anyway, enough of me talking about that. I'm going to show you the art set that I built. That's what I built. It looks absolutely awesome. It looks amazing. It looks really, really cool. Now, what is really good about this is it's all done with the studs. And the best thing about being done with studs is it gives it almost like a pixelated 3D sort of picture, because you can see the black between each dot, and it just makes it look so, so good. It's a really good size. It uses the same hanging pieces that we use for the back wing. There's a few pieces on the back as well, just to sort of keep it away from the walls. You can see these new panels here. They're quite good panels, quite big, quite chunky. So you do work in sections of 6. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, not sections of 6, sections of 9. You got 9 sections on there. And it just looks absolutely awesome. The only problem I've got now is I want to build the other 2, but I don't want to take this one apart. But also I want to build the super one that you get all 3 together, so it means I need to get another 5, and I don't really want to pay for another 5, not at the moment. Might pick some up another time, but I really don't want to do it at the moment. But it just looks really cool, and you can imagine that on your wall behind, like your Lego set, your Marvel set. Maybe get some lighting on it. It just looks absolutely awesome. It's so good. And considering there's hardly any red in there and hardly any gold, it just looks so cool. So my review on this, is it worth the money? Do you know, even for the full price, I think yes, it'd definitely be worth it. You get a lot of pieces. Like I say, I've got probably a good 400 pieces left in there, maybe. I don't know, I haven't counted them, but there's a lot of pieces left in there. You do get the new separator tool, which is quite cool. So you can take off 4 at a time. You can get underneath a row and just pop them out. So that's quite cool to have one of them in there. Didn't use it because I didn't have the need to. Like I say, I was doing this via blocks, and it just looks really cool. And when it's built, just that texture, the texture of all those pieces there, it's really nice. It's really good. You know, like I say, when I first saw these, I thought, yeah, a bit of artwork, it looks all right. Not really my sort of cup of tea, not sure if I'm going to get it. It kept picking away at my brain going, you need to get this and try it. And you know, I can't say how happy I am with this build and how cool it is, and the design has done such a good job to be able to make this look like Iron Man with all these colours. I mean, me looking at it now from the side, it looks really weird and strange, but when I can see it on the camera there, it just looks absolutely amazing. So pop a comment, guys, let me know if you're going to be buying any of these, if you've got some, what your plans are with them, if you're going to build each model, if you're going to make your own ones, if you're going to build 3 together and make the super ones. They're just awesome, really, really good. So that is my review on that, guys. If you do it, do use that soundtrack and just have fun with it. It's really good. Take your time, you don't have to rush it, and it just looks amazing. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that bell notification, keep updated with all my latest videos. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.